Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 18 Ultimate Team game. This is the first time you guys are seeing our MUT Squad take the field for MUT 18, and right away we start the game off in style with a user pick via Nigel Bradham. The team that we got from doing that mega pack opening a day or two ago is the same team that's taking the field right now, as Antonio Gates gets a first down on our first passing play. Second one, Tyrod Taylor with some space, throwing it to Marshall Faulk, but he's not able to stay in bounds, so that actually ends up being an incompletion. Second down, Tyrod thinking about scrambling the ball, but running right into Billy Wynn, and we end up taking a sack. Third down, well protected, stepping up, finding Sammy Watkins, trying to make that former Bills connection work, but Watkins not able to make the catch in traffic, and we settle for a field goal. A little bit of a slow start for the offense, but it's all good. You guys saw this guy's team was not the best, so we definitely have the better team entering this game. We're going to try to take advantage of that. He's got that 70 overall. Dak Prescott making the throw to the level up master, LaDainian Tomlinson, but he hasn't really leveled up that LT too much, as Marcus Golden actually getting the interception. The left outside linebacker, as we find Antonio Gates again. He wants to run that man coverage. Antonio Gates will burn it every time, and so will Sammy Watkins on the out route. This time he catches it, gets in the end zone, and we put up 7 points really quick. This guy facing a quick hole in this game and getting helicoptered with LT. Here is Dak finding the open man, getting the first down, and this Dak Prescott definitely not that good. It's like a 70 overall, not able to make a lot of throws, doesn't have good throw power, and when you make reads like that, it doesn't help the cause. Jalen Collins with the interception, and for this man, he's got to stop putting his hands in the cookie jar, because it hasn't worked once, it didn't work the second time, so you got to learn your lesson at some point in the game that you're not going to get away with it. As Marshall Faulk gets a gain at 12. Next play, once again, he wants to run man coverage. We have a corner on that play. It's Antonio Gates, and he's going to get open pretty much every single time. It's up to Tyrod Taylor to make that throw, and so far, so good. Second down and goal. We are now up 17-0 after the PAT. Marshall Faulk off to a good start in this game. Look at LaDainian Tomlinson. He actually takes a knee right there. I was trying to line up a big hit, and he didn't want it. He did not want it. I was really ready to crack that guy, because I doubt he has good carrying, as he takes it to the start of this second quarter and gets intercepted again. Prince Samuka Mara with open field ahead. The Prince is in. This game is getting ugly quickly. We're up 24-0, less than 5 minutes into the game. And the only thing that saved this guy's grace a little bit is the fact that we were up 21-0 by the end of the first quarter, or else he would have gotten that, man, congratulations, or man, your opponent's like way out of your skill level message. That I'm pretty sure is still in Madden. It was in the past couple of Maddens. So he avoided that, but he's about to get a big time ass whooping if he stays in this game, because things are not looking up for him, and he almost gave up another touchdown via that corner route, but Tyrod Taylor overthrew the pass. Here's Tyrod on second down, looking for redemption, and he's able to hit, I believe, Devontae Adams in the middle for the touchdown. I don't know how Tyrod made that throw across the body, but couldn't make the corner route, but it's all good though. We're up 31-0. I'm not one to complain in a situation like this when, you know, almost like we have a victory in hand. At a certain point in this game, it really became a point of how many points can we score with this squad, because if he keeps throwing interceptions like this and giving us pick sixes, here's Bruce Irvin looking to get another one, and he does, into the end zone. It really does become a factor of this guy's not going to quit the game. How many points can we score? Because we got 38 points, and there is still like over half of the second quarter left in this game, all right? We're on pace to score a lot, all right? We're on pace to go triple digits. But this guy starts running the ball a little bit, starts slowing down the game, which, you know, it works out for him, but he's down 38-0. The only thing that prevents is us scoring more points, because he's not getting anywhere with this strategy. It's 4th down and 19, but he's able to get a first down. His offense shows some life on a little bit of 4 verts. He's able to hit the open man, but there's Dak Prescott with an inaccurate throw, trying to hit the tight end. Second down, intercepted. TJ McDonald trying to get another crib call right there, but we end up getting taken down. The interception cam in this game is a little bit sped up this year. I feel like it's a little bit different, and I'm trying to get used to it, as you guys can see in this game. Look at Tyrod Taylor, 30 yards, and the QB keeper into the end zone. Tyrod's got like 82 speed, and he might have been the fastest player on the field as far as my quarterback versus his defenders, because as you guys saw, he doesn't have many good players. As if that pass was accurate, that was another user pick right there. But Yeah, Tyrod Taylor is probably faster than all his defensive players, so it felt like I was playing on rookie mode for a second there, just weaving through defenders as Malcolm Jenkins with the interception. The end zone is open. Anybody want to go in there for a pick six? You got it. It's open season right now on this poor fella, and he nearly threw another interception. We are 52-0 with under a minute to go in the first half, and Nigel Bradham's back at his second interception of the game. Next play, Tyrod Taylor, all the time in the world to break open the cover two. Find Sammy Watkins for the touchdown, now up 59-0. Now, as you guys are watching this game, you're probably thinking, man, this isn't the most impressive thing ever. You're not really the best player in the world, and I'm not, alright? And I don't even know how Prince Amukamara didn't catch that ball. I'm not trying to claim to be the best world player or anything by putting this video up. Just saying anything for fun. You guys can see that we are about to break the scoreboard. Here's Malcolm Jenkins on the user pick, trying to take it all the way, being chased down. He falls down, stays in bounds. Malcolm Jenkins in again, his second pick six of the game, and that was the better of the two pick sixes by far, because the one, it was user pick. You definitely feel good about those. We are putting some hits on him right now. Whenever he doesn't slide with that LaDainian Tomlinson, I'm trying to get a big hit. I'm trying to force a fumble. Here we go, sending pressure, crushing Dak, and calling a timeout with 1 second left. Pretty savage move. Oh, he goes downfield. Could have had a touchdown if it was a little bit more accurate throw if he didn't lead his receiver so far downfield, because I just kind of booted coverage right there. But he ends up falling down. We don't go up any points. We're still pitching a shutout, which is all good, but more importantly, we got 66 points entering the third quarter, getting ball. But I mean, this is actually a harder position to score in than when he has the ball at like his own 20-yard line, because he usually just throws pick sixes to us. We have to go 80 yards downfield, so we're trying to score as many points as possible. You know, we got to make stuff happen quickly on this drive, and try to make things happen too quickly right there. Nearly intercepted in double coverage. Next play, Tyrod hitting Jared Cook on the outside. I switched the tight ends up in this formation at a certain point, and it wasn't really much of a difference. Whether it was Jared Cook or Antonio Gates, they were both burning the man coverage on the corner route, getting touchdowns at ease. At a certain point in this game, well, really early in the game, you guys will realize that I just started running 4 verts every single play, because I wasn't really taking the game that seriously at this point, because, you know, with the players we had and the plays we were making and the interceptions he was throwing, you know, I could score just running 4 verts and like maybe 1 or 2 different plays out of the same formation. I got a little bit lazy, but I mean, it's not really too big of a deal because this thing was working. So I was like, you know what, why not? It's not like we gotta run 50 different plays. I'm just trying to score as many points as possible. But Tyrod Taylor showing off his inaccurate arm. Third down. Need to make this throw to the open man. And he does. Gets the first down. Move the chains to the 23-yard line. Outside. Here's Cook fighting again. Still in a major battle with Sean Lee. Gets down at the 8-yard line. Finding Gates. But he's not able to make the catch. Second down. Trying to squeeze it to Gates again. Now it's third down and goal, and I'm probably going to go for it if we don't get this third down. And I say if, as if we're not going to get it. We did get it with Marshall Faulk. 80 points on the board. And you know, at this point, we're trying to put up triple digits. 100 points. That is the goal at this point of this game. I'm hoping this guy does not quit. I'm trying to figure out why he hasn't quit in the first place at this point. Down 80-0 with this crappy team against our team, you know. I don't know what he's doing out here, to be honest. If I were him, I would have just left. I wouldn't want to play against a team that's like 10 overall plus better than his, as that pass is incomplete on 4th down. But since he's still here, I mean, we might as well try. And I'm trying right now, but I need Tyrod Taylor to loosen up a little bit. He's starting to get a little bit dicey in this third quarter, making a little bit of inaccurate throws. Third down and 6, looking middle, finding Djax. First down on the play at the 1-yard line, looking end zone. We just throw that one away. I didn't like what I saw, didn't want to throw an interception. I knew we could probably get a touchdown on the next play, which we did, but I just came out in a normal run play with Marshall Faulk. That's what we did. Up 87-0 now, and at this point, 2 more touchdowns with at least 1 PAT gives us 100 points on the game. So that is the goal. We are in the third quarter, by the way. We're not even in the fourth quarter, and we're looking to get 100 points as it is second down. Dak Prescott having a miserable game and nearly added, what, his 12th pick? He's definitely set the record for most picks in a single game. Add 1 more. Malcolm Jenkins back at it again. This guy's hard-headed. You can't put your hands in the cookie jar, man. It's just not going to work out. Tyrod dancing, eluding defenders, leaving the pocket. Look at Tyrod Taylor getting blocks into the end zone. Now 1 touchdown away from 100 points. Tyrod Taylor making it look really easy on the ground. It's not that easy to run the football. It's just the fact that this guy didn't have many good players as Dak Prescott puts the ball on the ground. Allen Branch got him! 100 points on the board! Shout out to the aggressive pass rushing, I guess. But after that little touchdown thing goes away, you see, we got 100 points. We are in triple digits! It's ridiculous at this point, right? It really is. At this point in the game, you know, I'm good. I got everything I wanted. I wanted to score 100 in this game, you know, at a certain point. Now if he quits, it's all good. Whatever he wants to do, I don't really mind it. I'm still going to try to score more points. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to force the issue. I feel, you know, I definitely forced the issue a little bit, but, I mean, I'm still going to run 4 verts every single play, but, like, if we were at 94 points with under a minute to go in the fourth quarter, I would have called my timeouts to stop the clock, to make sure we got the ball back and giving us a chance. But at this point in the game, whatever he wants to do, he can do. You know, I'm not going to call my timeouts. We're just going to get this one over with whenever we can, but getting the ball to run 15-yard line. It's not going to take some knees. We're going to run the football here in Marshall Falk, and if the end zone's open, we're in the end zone. I'm not diving down to 1, you know, like, we got 101, might as well put more points on the board. We've already ran up the score and up, you know. Now's not really the time to show morals, and I've been trying to crack this LT. I think the biggest miracle in this game is the fact that this, like, 73 LaDainian Tomlinson did not fumble once. That fumbled once, but I was surprised this LT, we weren't able to get a big hit on him or anything like that. He's got 9 rushes for -3 yards, 10 rushes, still in the negative, 4th down and 16. Of course, he's going to go for it. No real reason to bring out the punting unit, and it ends up being incomplete at the end of that all. 6 for 30 passing. He has more interceptions than touchdowns. He has double the amount of interceptions than completion, I should say. Definitely not touchdowns. He has 0 of those. He has 0 points, period. So can he get on the board? That's the big draw. Oh, good lord. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to crack this guy right now. And this is a head-to-head seasons game. In case you're wondering, this is like a friendly game and this is all set up or something like that. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he was a subscriber and that's why he stayed in the game, or what it was, his motive to stay in the game at this point, as he actually gets that catch downfield to Des Bryant on 3rd down and long. But yeah, he just stayed in the game. I don't really know what he was doing, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the win. I'll take, you know, whatever the amount of XP that comes with putting up 115 points on your opponent and pitching a shutout. But at the same time, we might not be able to pitch a shutout right here. It's 2nd down and 9. He's trying to make something happen, and he's going to get a 1st down to Des Bryant. He is near field goal range. He probably has a goal kicker. Probably can't kick it, and it definitely doesn't matter because Bruce Irvin just intercepted him for the 2nd time. I don't know why they called Bruce Irvin down right there. I was ready to take it back after he fell down, but with 13 seconds left, yeah, I just called a timeout. That's probably a jerk move, but you know what? I'm trying to take shots downfield. I'm trying to look for Deshaun Jackson. Ooh. You know, we haven't thrown an interception all game long. We haven't turned the ball over once, and that's definitely something you need to put up 100 points on the board. Almost did it right there, but we end up with a clean record after dodging the drop pick, running it one last time, and putting up 115 points on the board. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the 100-point game. As you guys see, it was a seasons game. It wasn't just a friendly game, so I don't know who it was. We put 115 points in. You guys can see all the stats right here. Leave a like I said, if you guys enjoyed the game, putting up over 100 points. Subscribe for more Madden 18 content. I can't promise I'll bring you guys more high-scoring games like this. I can probably promise you that I won't, if anything. But I'll catch you guys next time.